Yeah, I have three things on this, right? So
Go, go.
we call them the three A's of the caption. If you can't remember the three A's of the caption, just remember and then. Okay, great. It was her like she's doing a beaded topper. If you just talk about what's in the picture, you should ask yourself this A at the top. You should go, and then what else is there? Well, there's three directions you can go. Number one, annotate the picture. Think about like if there's a picture or a video, what would you go in and write all over it? Like, oh, see that? That line is wrong. See this? Oh, she messed up, but she's going to go fix it at 32 seconds. You can use the caption to annotate. You never say exactly what's going on. Never say what's obvious. Annotate what's going on in that. If I'm pointing out a picture of me and my kids, I could say, us at the beach. And it's like, yeah, dog,
We
we
know.
can tell. But if I said, oh my God, this was the 37th take and Jeff just can't smile, I quit.
Or keep his eyes open.
Right. Every mom or every dad's going to be like, oh my God, I know, dude. I get it. Hey, I can't believe you got that close. Right. Because everybody's felt. So I'm just zooming in on the picture, picking a moment and telling a story about it. We call it annotating. Zoom in. We took 36 pictures. The final one, wouldn't you know, of course, there's a cat running through the front of the picture. Like, okay, fine. Annotate. Zoom in on the photo or the video and annotate what's happening. Number two, anecdote. Tell a behind the scenes story or a blooper story about what's going on inside the photo or video. So for you, that's what you did. You did an anecdote. You show this video of this girl doing this, and what's the anecdote? You may not know this, but it's her first time. You may not know this, but I challenged her to do this left-handed. You may not know this, but we timed her when this happened. You may not know this, but I have $400 on if this video gets 1,000 views or not. Like, it doesn't matter what you're saying. Tell us the story that was going on while the photo and the video happened. Like, it's so funny. By posting a video, by posting a photo, we're already giving so much of ourselves. We're giving this look into our life. Funny enough, it's not enough. The viewers going, so tell me something special about the photo.
Right.
It's like going through a photo album with your grandmother and she's got to pause and go, nah. And she's got 36 stories for every photo. Like, you don't know this, but remember the old Wendy's? Believe it or not,
That's good.
that's how people want the storytelling feature of your words to work.
That's good.
And here's the third one. So we've got anecdote, annotate, right? Anecdote, tell a side story, annotate, break down what's happening visually. And the third one, maybe the most powerful one, ask. You'll notice in my example I gave a second ago, I took a picture of the Harry Potter. Oh, we're watching Harry Potter. And I said, I'm a Slytherin. Now, if I just left it at that, right? Okay, that's an anecdote. That's a side story. But if I say, what house are you in? Now I've given people who think this is interesting and they like the topic a starting place for their comment. Remember,
Permission.
Permission. Get permission. We want the photo and the video to launch into comments. We want the comments to launch into conversation. Okay. That for me is like the entire focal point. So annotate, anecdote, and ask. You want those three whenever possible to stimulate your caption. And here's the problem with when people use ChatGPT. ChatGPT is designed to talk to you. And it's designed, and I'm sure you've all noticed this, to button it up at the end. So if I was to take a picture of Harry Potter and then I said, give me a social media post for this Harry Potter viewing, it would say something like, Harry Potter's the best. I love Harry Potter so much. Me, because it's speaking as me, it thinks. And then it'll go, hashtag Harry Potter rules. It can't provide an anecdote because it wasn't there. It can't annotate because it's not analyzing the photo and it doesn't know what house I'm in. And it can't really organically ask. Now, can you tell it to do those things? Yes. And then ChatGPT comes back to being useful. You can't have it organically do that. The key is tell ChatGPT, I'm watching Harry Potter. I have 5,000 friends on Facebook. I would like my entire network to get as engaged as possible. Can you make a post telling everyone that I'm watching Harry Potter with my 10-year-old daughter, and ask a question at the end of the post that will get the comments on fire. And then see if it gives you 5 different questions to pick from. If you curate your post from ChatGPT like that, then it's fine. But if you're just generic with ChatGPT, generic answers don't do the number one thing that captions are supposed to do. Remember, C for caption should lead to C for comments, should lead to C for conversations, right? Captions lead to comments, comments lead to conversations. That's our entire goal with rules of engagement.